morning. Today is Wednesday, December the 13th. The time right now is 8:53 in the morning. Overnight, we saw the release of the U.S. Consumer Price Index, the CPI numbers, came in a touch higher than the October number. On the month-over-month number, October was at 0, so November was up 0.1, so it's a touch higher. And on the core, basically, when we take away the food and energy component, the month-over-month number was at 0.3, marginally higher than the October number of 0.2. So that on the month-on-month basis has seen a slight increase in the CPI number. However, on the year-over-year number, the headline numbers was actually down from 3.2 to 3.1%. And then in the core, again, taking out the food and energy component, that number is at 4%. So that one has no change. But by and large, you can see that the dollar initially reacted to the downside. Now, what you're seeing in front of you is the dollar index 4 hours time frame traded in the futures contract traded on the Intercontinental Exchange, which is ICE. We can see that the dollar has actually found a bottom at 102.38 towards the end of November itself. So far, 2 weeks after then, the low was trading at 102.38. Now we have been seeing the dollar basically holding its own in a corrective pattern, trading to as high as 104.265 before pulling back to last night low of 103.44.5, and but it did close marginally higher at 103.79 as we are looking at the chart right now. So based on the price action itself, there is that possibility of another rise going into tonight's number. Tonight we have the PPI numbers, which is the Producer Price Index, and also at 3 o'clock Singapore time in the morning, technically that will be Thursday, we will have the result for the Federal Open Market Committee meeting, which is the FOMC. This will be the last Fed meeting going into the end of 2023. So expectation is that the Fed will hold interest rate unchanged. However, most will be looking at what the Fed chairman is going to say right after the FOMC meeting in his traditional press conference. So if he come across as dovish, which he did at the last FOMC meeting on November the 1st, then it means that the dollar may actually suffer. But going into this number, there is scope, okay? Like I say, if we do see a rise in the dollar index, there's scope for the market to try the 104.5 level. If that's the case, that will be a great level to actually position short. Anywhere between 105.22 to 104.50, I think that will be a great level to actually position short, because the overall trend remains bearish for the dollar for the time being. So there is a possibility after tonight's move, there is the possibility of a resumption of the downtrend that we see in the dollar index below 102.38. So this is my 2 cents worth for the day. In the meantime, you take care, and I'll come back to you tomorrow with further updates. Bye-bye. Take care.